So we're continuing talking about multi-digit whole number operations, and today we're going to talk specifically about dividing 3 and 4-digit dividends by double-digit divisors that result in more than one-digit quotients. So our answer is going to be more than just one number now. We're going to have multiple numbers, so tens, 20s, and all the way up into the hundreds. So we need to expand on our knowledge of multiplication or division and figure out how that fits in with this. So first things first, got a quick basic one, just a reminder on this one. So remember, we have 256 divided by 47, and we're going to do these three things. We're going to estimate, we're going to solve, we're going to check. And if we do these three steps, it's less likely that we'll ever get anything wrong. So here we go. We're going to first estimate our dividend. So 47, I'm going to estimate to 50. And then I'm going to think of multiples of 50. And a multiple of 50 would be, that's closest to 256 would be 250. So then I know that 250 divided by 50 is equal to 25 divided by 50, which is equal to 5. Okay, I'm sorry, 25, let's refix that, divided by 5, which is equal to 5. That makes more sense. Then we're going to solve it. So we set up our divisor, we put our dividend on the inside, and we're going to get our quotient, which has been estimated to 5. Now keep in mind we have to do 47 times 5. 47 times 5 is 235. And then we just do our division or our subtraction. Now in this process, we want to make sure that our remainder is not bigger than our divisor. And in this case, it's 21. We're fine. So now we're going to move on to checking our answer, which is 47 times 5 equals 235. And then we add them together, 235 plus our remainder, which is 21. And we should get our original dividend, which is 256. And we do. Okay, so that's just the reminder of what we're doing. Now we're going to flip that on its head today, and we're going to try something just a little different. So we're going to get rid of that problem. We're going to get rid of that, and we are going to do the problem 590 divided by 17. Now I'm going to talk to you a little bit about renaming. So the way that we can look at this is if you look at it in the hundreds place like we have before, we want to round our divisor, and the easiest way to round it would be to estimate. We're going to estimate first like we've done before, but we're going to change this just a little bit, and I'm going to show you why, and we're going to rename. So the one way that we can look at this as we're going to estimate 17 to be 20. Okay? But in this case, what we have is we have 500s, right? If I wrote that out, it would be this, 500s. But we can't divide, if I'm leaving it like this, and I'm going to show you why we're going to leave it like this because it'll help us, we can't divide 5 divided by 20. So you want to rename the hundreds, and in this case we can rename it to tens, because 59 tens is the same as 5 hundreds, right, and 9 tens. Okay, so we're renaming our number. Okay, and then when we estimate what that could be, we can change that to 60 tens. Okay, we estimate that number. Okay, so that's what we're doing here. And 60 tens divided by 20 is 3 tens. Okay, then what we're going to do is, I'm going to erase this up here because we renamed it. We are going to start our problem, and instead of calling this solving, we're going to call this the solution, because we're going to do this in the process of estimating. So we're going to continue working on the solution. So we're going to set up our problem like we did before. Dividend on the outside, divisor on the inside. I'm sorry, dividend on the inside, divisor on the outside. Sometimes I get confused too. And I'm going to write 3 in the tens place. That's why 3 tens, 3 in the tens place. What is 3 times 17? 51. 8. Okay, we have 8 tens. What's another way we can look at that? 80 or 81s, okay? And again, I'm estimating. Why am I estimating here? I didn't have to estimate the 80, but I am going to estimate the 17 to the 20 again to estimate my quotient. And 81s divided by 20 is 4 ones. So again, I'm going to put 4 in the ones place. See where it is? Ones place. What is 17 times 4? 17 times 4 is 68 with a remainder of 12. Is it bigger than 17? No, we're good. So then we go to our final thing and we check it. Remember, divisor time dividend, or I'm sorry, divisor time quotient, 34 times 17. Okay, 4 times 7 is 28. Carry the 2, that's 23. 4, 3, put the 0 there so we remember, add them together. And that is 7 and 5. Oh, but we're not done. Remember, what did we forget? Don't forget to add your remainder, and we should get 590, which it is. 590, you know. Let me redo that for you. So it would be 578 plus 12, do it up here, equals 590. Okay, and so we've checked our answer. So that's how we would kind of do it. It's a multi-step process here. Notice we've estimated first, and we changed this number into 59 tens and then rounded. Okay, we still rounded our divisor first, so keep that in mind. Watch this again if you're still a little confused. See if you can try it. We'll do a couple more in class to make sure that we understand that.